This is Channels Television's breaking news.
Welcome to another glorious day. I'm Jordan, yours truly, and welcome to the Rubber Ducky News Network. Today is Friday, October... sorry, the date is smeared. Do you want to just... Yeah. Well, there goes our greatest news. But don't worry, we'll receive it if Mr. Printer Boy over there gets it right this time. You hear that, Joe? Okay. Sheesh. Okay, moving along. It appears we are moving into the Industrial Revolution, as folks around here are calling it. From what we have witnessed, there are changes in manufacturing and transportation that began with fewer things made by hand. As of just recently, instead of using hands, everybody is now making the transition to large-scale manufacturing by machines and in large-scale factories. Well, what amazing things we humans are coming up with. It's like a whole city covered in gold. Well, sort of. Here we go. Today is October 10. Whoa! Breaking news! Hurricane Irma is storming into Florida. People on the coast can see it coming their way as they trudge through the floods. In Puerto Rico, the economy is making it so... Hey! You got the wrong date again, you stupid Mr. Printer Boy!
Weather. Okay, so starting off with the weather news. There are geostorms in the lands of Greenland that are so cold. The temperatures are getting down to negative 80 degrees. So people are moving over to Iceland, which is even colder, getting down to negative 90 degrees. Now people are deciding to move to the UK areas. That's a smart choice. Okay, but in other news, there are new storms here that are literally causing it to rain cats and dogs. And the reason for this is crazy amounts of tornadoes all over the place that are picking up the pets. PetSmart, we're looking at you. But it's literally picking up the pets and tossing them.
Hey, knock off the hair puppets.
And knocking off the hand puppets. And tossing their pets everywhere. And you can't really see it here, but there is a little bit of a line right there. California is breaking off of the United States because of the Industrial Revolution. All the smoke and smog from these industries over here are pushing what would be California at this time off into the ocean. Which is why we see bridges everywhere in California nowadays. Hurricanes. In Australia, there's a new species of deadly spider. More on that in another episode.
Hold on a second. This is a picture.
What do you mean?
This is a picture. This isn't the actual news. You can't see anything. This is just a picture. Okay, cut. Stop the video. This is a picture, not a...
Our sports report for today features baseball, basketball, football, tennis, and silverware. The basketball game of this week was very strange because it ended up 3-95, which is very strange. Baseball probably just got a new record for the longest game because it lasted 9 hours and 2 minutes. Football was so complicated that the complicatedness of the complication complicated me, making me confused. So because of the complicatedness of the complication of the very complex idea, I couldn't understand it. Tennis was amazing. There was swinging and more swinging of the tennis racket. What's that? Oh, wait, never mind. The other player actually didn't quite show up for the game, so the game never began or ended. So that's not good. Now, our last game on the list is silverware. Now, silverware is where you take a handful of silverware and throw it as far as you can. Whoever throws it the farthest wins the game. Now, our two contestants were Bob and Joe, and the score was 3-75 feet. Yes, it's true. Hey, I'm not done yet. And now we will have the general show us how biplanes work. So, this here is a biplane. And you see, it takes off like this. And then the other biplane. And that's how it works.
We're now going to have an interview with our rubber ducky, and he's going to be talking with our good friend John. John, take this interview away.
Thank you, Jordan. The 1800s. I love this. Now, about the industrial era. Ducky, what are your thoughts? Ah, clever comment. And, the hurricanes? Alright. And, this is, like, one of the last questions. What do you think about the cats and dogs raining from the sky? Oh my. Are you okay? They've been attacking you? Oh, I'm so sorry, Ducky. And, what do you think about all the factories coming up around here? Wow. Alright, and one final question. How are you and Beth doing? Off to you, Jordan.
We are getting reports of these muckrakers, as they are now called. If you are unfamiliar with these folks, muckrakers are those who are throwing out information about our flawed revolution, as they say. Today we are focusing on my personal favorite muckraker, Upton Sinclair, who wrote this fabulous book called The Jungle. Now, I have not actually read The Jungle, but our good friend Tyler will give us a review. Tyler? Thank you. Thank you for joining us today, folks. That's all we have. We do have one more thing, a last word by Rubber Ducky. Take it away.
Thank you very much, Jordan. And now, to you, Duck. So, I'm sorry.
So bad.
That's another
Was
blooper.
I even in the
That's another
screen?
blooper.
Was I in the screen?
Thank you, Jordan. I'm sorry.
Stop laughing.
It's just...